Right, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking it is too early for advent calendar videos. It's only September. Ow, I bit my lip. That's karma for doing the advent calendar videos too early. Yeah, I know it is a little bit earlier than when I'd normally do this series, but I have had so many comments and so many messages saying, please can you start it early this year? Today, I'm going to be doing, in case you didn't realise, I think you probably realised, I'm going to be doing episode 1 of the 2020 advent calendar series. I've done this series 4 times now. Yeah, I think this is the 4th year, and I do a full face of makeup using a bunch of different beauty advent calendars. And today we're going to do episode 1, and we've got the Revolution Star advent calendar. Don't fall over. Thank you. Oh, it does have a lid. I took the lid off to get the thumbnail. It does have a lid. It looks like this. It just says, Revolution, you are... I thought that I didn't see the A then. I thought it just said you are star. I was like, really? You are a star, and it's really cute. I love the packaging of this one. Like, it's very me. It's very cute. It kind of reminds me of the MAC one from last year. I don't know if you guys remember that one. Absolute rip-off. It kind of reminds me of that as far as the package... That'll do, I'm done now. I've messed up already. Should we just get on with it? Oh, price. It was £120, I think. I think it was £120, which is quite a lot, isn't it? But hopefully it will be worth the money. Okay, so we have number 1 up here. See what I mean? That is how chunky it is. She is thick. Like, it is a beast of a calendar. Feels like there's something broken in there. For a massive chunky piece of star like that, it doesn't feel like there's much in there. Oh, in here we've got a few different things. We've got some tweezers, very nice. So we've got some tweezers, we've got a little spoolie brush, and we've also got a tiny little like eyebrow brush. I think that's what you'd call it. Okay, we're not gonna do it with every product. And then what's this? This is a brow crayon, but it's white. It doesn't do anything. Please tell me you're all confused as well and I'm not just being really dumb here. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to look into what that is. Okay, so number 2, we have another big chunk. It's another huge one. Oh no. Ooh. Ah, so we've got a little blush palette. Yeah, it's a little blush palette. That looks cute. I love the packaging. It kind of matches the advent calendar, like loads of little stars on it. Do you know what? It's actually quite a nice selection of colours as well. You've got a kind of darker pink, a bronzier colour, a peachier colour, and a lighter pink. So I feel like that is quite a nice little blush palette. Day number 3. Oh, this one's very thin. This is an eyeshadow palette. It is called Nova. It looks cute. It's kind of like a mixture of bronzy colours and purpley tones. You've got some mattes, you've got some shimmers. It does look like quite a nice palette. Number 4, we've got this one here. Sounds like something soft. It is something soft. Oh my goodness. Scrunchies. So you've got a purple one, you've got a pink one, and another pink one. This is probably my favourite. Yeah, bit random. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be all makeup, but scrunchies, yay. Day number 5, we have... Do you know what? I bet that is a sponge. It's like bouncing around like a little sponge. I didn't cheat as well. Yeah, I was right. It's a little beauty makeup sponge. Feels like quite a nice one actually. It feels like a nice squishy one. Day number 6 is this big one here. It looked like there was nothing in there. Well, that's nice, isn't it? They're giving you a nice selection of brushes. This time we've got some eyeshadow brushes. Oh my goodness, guys, how long have I been saying I need to get some smaller eyeshadow brushes? This looks perfect. Like, that is so much smaller than the fluffy brushes that I normally use. I don't know their names, but you've got a nice selection of eyeshadow brushes in there. Day number 7. Okay, this one has a bit of weight to it. So this is a Shimmer Glow Highlighter Liquid Serum. So is it a highlighter or is it a serum? I'm guessing it's a serum, so you rub it all over your face and it must give you a nice little glow. It's stuck. Oh, there we go. God, it's very hard to get in and out, I will tell you that. I was just looking for number 8 for so long and I couldn't see it. I was convinced there was not a number 8. It's this little skinny one down here. He was hiding. 100%. We've got another palette. Wow, this one's very bright. So yeah, we've got another eyeshadow palette. This one is called Sweet Dreams and it's very colourful. There's all sorts of shades in there. Got some yellow, some orange, some green, some pink, some blue, some gold. Got a real selection of colours, and again, you've got a mixture of mattes and shimmers. Oh, did you hear that? Day number 9 is this one. Is that a tie? I honestly thought it was a tie. That would have been a very strange thing to have in an advent calendar, just a casual black tie. No, so we've got another hair thing. Oh dear, he's got a little thread hanging off of him. I mean, I'm not really sure about this one. I feel like we've already had our scrunchies. Maybe we didn't need some more, but this one is a little bit more fancy, I guess, if you can call it that. I don't know, I don't understand. Like, what are you going to do with these flappy bits? They're just going to get in the way. But thank you. Thank you for this. Okay, day number 10, we've got another skinny one, so I'm guessing it's gonna be another palette. Ta-da! Yep, it's another palette, and it's another eyeshadow one. This one is called Interstellar. Oh, I see. They're kind of like spacey themed names because they've got the stars on them. Oh, I would have collabed on that. Joking. So this is a very neutral palette. You've got a lot of kind of nudie brownie shades. You've got some pinky shades in there. And again, I feel like I'm gonna say this every time, you've got a mixture of mattes and shimmers. So yeah, this one does look nice. Day number 11 is this one. Oh, what is this? So we've got another brush. What would you use this for? I don't think I've ever owned a brush that doesn't have a handle. Like, it's so random. It's just a little stumpy, stubby thing. What is this for? Is it like a powder brush? It's quite dense. Are you relaxed? Oh, you donut. I thought that was day number 10. That was day number 11, wasn't it? I'm getting so muddled. So now we're on to day number 12. This is day number 12. We have, yay, it's a highlighter. This is a pressed highlighter in the shade Shiver. It's quite a dark one. I think this would probably be too dark for me, but it is a really pretty like golden highlighter. Day number 13 is this big one in the middle. I thought that was going to be day number 25, the big one in the center. Why is 13 so special? Isn't that unlucky? So day number 13 is this giant highlighter. It's a pressed body highlighter. Ah, so it's for your body. It's in this kind of like bronzy, shimmery color. So I mean, that's interesting. It's something different. Day number 14. Do you know what we haven't had yet? We haven't had any lip products. I feel like maybe... No, it's not. Oh, no, wait. No, it is. So this is the Shimmer Bomb lip gloss. It's just a super shimmery, clear lip gloss. Oh. I mean, does anyone really use glittery lip glosses? I'm sure there are people that do, but me personally, nah. Day number 15. I think we have another highlighter. Yeah, this is the highlighter in Hibiscus. I guess it's kind of like a bronzy highlighter. It's kind of similar to the body one. They're quite similar, aren't they? I feel like this one's maybe a bit more pinky toned. Day number 16, we have, I need some more lip stuff. Like I need a lipstick or something. I also need a mascara, an eyebrow product, a bronzer. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute packaging. But what is this? Oh, it's a lip scrub. That's cute. So you've got a little lip scrub in there. It's a little purple one. It matches my nails. Yay. I've never smelt something so nostalgic in my life. That smells, why is it making my eyes well up? That literally smells exactly like a toy that I had as a child, like spot on. It doesn't just smell like it, it is it. Like it literally smells exactly like it. Day number 17, we have a, oh my goodness. It's the same thing. Okay, no, it's not the exact same thing. The first one was a lip scrub. This one is a lip mask and balm. So it's not the same product, but oh my goodness, they look so similar. They really should have done a different color because I think so many people will open that and go, oh, it's the same thing. Day number 18. I really need some makeup products here or I'm gonna struggle with this challenge. Okay, so we've got a eye base, like a little eye primer. For a minute, I thought it was a concealer and I was like, how can you put a concealer in a calendar? How would you know the person's shade? But it's actually a little eye primer in the shade medium. Day number 19, we have another lip gloss. Yay. Okay, we've got the Pout Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm not a gloss kind of person, although this looks amazing. I need to give you a close-up on that at some point in this video, but that looks so satisfying. It's just like, ooh, it looks really cool. It's kind of got like a hint of pink in it, but yeah, apparently it's a plumping gloss. Aloe vera? Or is it mint? Oh wait, oh, I think it's mint. But there we go, it's like a nice fresh smell. It's not bad. Oh no, not yet. Getting ahead of myself. I was like, oh, day number 21. If you know, you know. Day number 21 is my lucky number. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. It is day number 20. Yay! Was that too loud for you? So this is in the shade Vintage. I love the packaging, it's so nice. Ooh, so it's like a very dark brownie coloured lipstick. It looks quite nice. So day number 21. 21 is my lucky number. So hopefully we have something good. Another lipstick. I mean, that's not bad. I feel like 2 lipsticks is all right. This is in the shade Shining. I mean, it's the same colour. I mean, okay. Let's be real, the first one is a little bit darker, but yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. To be fair, I shouldn't be complaining because those are the sort of colours that I would use. Day number 22. I think we've got another palette. Oh, yay! You get a contour palette, which is exactly what I needed. What have we got? We've got a few different shades. So you've got 2 shimmery shades, which are more like highlighters, and then you've got 2 matte shades, a lighter one and a darker one. I think this is going to be another palette. Day number 23. It's another... Ooh! It's a highlighter palette. To be fair, I probably do need this as well because like I said, the highlighters so far have looked like they might be a bit dark for me. You've got 4 different shades. You've got 2 darker bronzy ones. You've got a pinky one and you've got a kind of whitey shade in there. So that's pretty good. So you've got a blush palette, a bronzer palette and a highlighter palette. Day number 24 feels very light. I have no idea what this could be. Oh. A brush. So yeah, in day number 24, you get a little squished brush. I think this is a like angled contour brush or a blush brush. So yeah, I mean, not the most exciting thing, but definitely come in handy. And then finally, day number 25. Are you seriously gonna leave me with no eyebrows and no lashes? Day number 25, it's another palette. I probably should have known that. So yeah, we have another eyeshadow palette. This one is called Cosmic. This one looks nice. It's very like bronzy. You've also got some kind of warmer shades. You've got that reddy one. You've got some black shades in there. This one looks like a really nice palette. I think this might be my favorite one out of all of them. I think this might be the one that I use in the video. This looks really nice. And there we have it. We're now left with an empty star, and I feel like that was a good calendar. Like there was such a nice variety of different things, so I'm excited to do my makeup with everything. I think we're missing 2 things, so can't quite do a full face, but it's pretty close. I feel like we can't really complain. That's really wobbly. I feel like I can't really complain. So yeah, I'm now going to cut to the clip where I do my makeup, and I hope you enjoy it. I am not sure of this hairstyle. I never normally do my hair in a ponytail these days, and I think it's probably a reason for that. I don't think it looks right on me, but I had to do something with my hair because I wanted to test out, well, can you really test a scrunchie? I wanted to use one of the scrunchies, but as you know, we also had the bright pink one, the purple one, and the black dangly one. Flipped it in my face. And then the only other non-makeup items were these. So we're going to test out the lip scrub and the lip balm. Right, this is the lip scrub. I mean, they're very similar, so it's hard to tell. Oh wait, they do look kind of different, don't they? Slightly different shades of purple. But I'm going to start off with the lip scrub. I never use stuff like this. This is the one that smelled like my childhood. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of the lip scrub. A little bit hard. Like that is absolutely rock solid. I can barely get any out. It's all going in my mouth. I don't know if it's edible. Okay, so I'm just rubbing it on my lips like this. And now I'm just going to wipe off the excess. And you know what? My lips actually do feel quite nice and soft now. I'd say that was a decent lip balm. It wasn't a lip balm. I'd say that was a decent lip scrub. It's definitely got off the dry skin on my lips. Lovely. So I'd say that worked quite well. I'm now going to test out the lip balm as well. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my finger. And on we go. It feels nice. I mean, a lip balm's a lip balm, isn't it? But it feels like a pretty decent one. Oh, sorry. I'm flipping you off. It feels like a decent one. My lips now feel very smooth. Like the combination of both of those products, So today I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. You get a little eyebrow kit in there, which I think is really good, but you don't get an eyebrow product. So I'm gonna have to fill them in with an eyeshadow or something like that. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's kind of my only option. But the things that we do get are some tweezers. I'm not going to use these because I'm pretty sure I don't need to pluck anything right now. And then the next thing you get is this. Now I was so confused about this, but I looked into it and I think it's like a little brow wax that you kind of rub it over your brows. Then you get your spoolie and you can like brush up the hairs. So I'm just going to run this through my eyebrows like this, and then just the same again on the other side. I mean, it feels like quite a nice product. It's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I feel like this might actually be working. So I'm now, oh dear, there's a lot of fluff on that. I'm now just gonna take my spoolie and I'm just gonna kind of brush upwards a bit. Oh no, I think this is making it worse. I feel like that has kind of worked. If I'm ever having a day where I can't be bothered to do my eyebrows, which is most days, I could just use that to kind of neaten them a little bit. I think that has worked, but as I said, I just don't have enough brow hairs to make it look decent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them in a little bit. I do have a little eyebrow brush. You also got that in the little brow kit. It's just like one of those little kind of angled ones. So I'm going to use that with an eyeshadow. I think this one might be my best bet. You've got a lot of bronzy colours in here, so hopefully one of them will match my eyebrows. I need like a cool toned brown, so I'm thinking maybe this one might be a little bit dark, but if I go careful, it might be okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of this colour here and I'm just going to run it through my eyebrows. They're a bit slimy where I've got that wax on them, like it's just kind of slipping around all over the place. Okay, let's just ignore how bold my eyebrows look right now. So now I'm going to move on to my base. I'm going to test out the serum. So this is a highlighter serum. That is a glittery serum. I don't know if I should be putting it all over my face, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm just gonna squeeze the pipette, let go and pull it out and flick it everywhere. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna drop a little bit on my cheeks, on my forehead. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub it into my skin. Yeah, that is really glittery to be putting all over your face. So yeah, if you like a glittery face, oh, okay, I'm just reading the back of the bottle. I think I've made a mistake because they're calling it a liquid highlighter, which would imply you just put it in the highlighty points, which would make more sense as it's so glittery. I was thrown off by the word serum, because for me, a serum, you put it all over your face, don't you? So I'm now going to move on to foundation, concealer and powder. When I do these advent calendar videos, I never include those in the full face part because I know that an advent calendar would never put those in it because they wouldn't know the person's shade. That is not part of the challenge. And I made up this challenge, so I make up the rules. So I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation on my face and I'm going to blend it out with the sponge. I have wet it, so let's just blend it out. What was that sound? It's the cat meowing. Moon! So I've just done my foundation and my concealer. I used the sponge to blend it all out and I feel like it worked really well. It's a really good squishy sponge. It did the job. So now I'm going to move on to powder. I don't know if this is a powder brush, but I'm going to use it for one. I feel like it would work. It's kind of like the right size. So I'm just going to take a bit of powder and I'm just going to pop it all over my face. Oh, actually, I don't know if this is a powder brush because it feels a little bit too hard. So I'm now going to move on to contour. I'm going to take the contour palette, funnily enough. Inside here you get 2 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades. I'm guessing the shimmer ones are highlighters but for deeper skin tones, I'm guessing, or are they like shimmery bronzers? I'm not sure, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use the matte ones. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that would clearly be way too dark for me, but that would clearly be way too warm for contour. So considering it's a contour palette, there's not really much I can do with it. I am going to take this one though. We're just going to have a warm contour today. Should be fine. I'm going to apply it with the little angled brush. I feel like that might work. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this one. It's quite orange. I feel like they could have done with a nice like matte, cool toned bronzy colour in a contour palette. Guys, this is not looking good, is it? It looks even worse on camera. Okay, so I've been left with a bit of a mess. I'm going to take the sponge again and I'm just going to try and where's the sponge? Here he is. I'm going to take the sponge again and I'm just going to try and blend this out as best as I can. So now I'm going to move on to the blush palette. You've got 4 different shades in there. You've got a kind of darker pink. I can't open these very well. Who remembers when I could never open Revolution products? Like, they're so hard to open. Yeah, you've got a dark pink, a bronzy colour, a peachy colour and a slightly lighter pink. As I'm super pale today, I think I'm going to go for the lightest one, which is the kind of peachy one. I am going to use the same brush as I used for the contour, if you can call it that. I'm going to use the same brush because that's kind of all I've got. I've got a texture. So yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade here. Okay, just going to pop it on my cheeks. Yeah, they're pretty pigmented. It looks quite orange. Oh, that might be because I've still got bronzer on the brush. It looks quite orange. Although I guess it is kind of an orangey tone, so that would make sense. It's quite pretty though. It's quite nice to use something a little bit different to normal. But yeah, it comes out strong. Like, I'm gonna need to tone this down a lot. Ah, but it does look quite cute though, doesn't it? I feel like lots of blush just looks cute. Now I'm just gonna blend that out because it looks a little bit ridiculous. Oh my goodness, it's not blending out. It's actually not. Guys, we have a slight problem. That's as good as I can get it. It is literally not blending out. I'm now gonna move on to highlighters. I've got quite a few. Well, I was gonna say I've got quite a few to choose from, but I think only one of them is gonna match me today, so I've only got one to choose from. The first one is a body highlighter. It's very bronzy. I feel like if I had fake tan on, this would look really good on my bod. We've then got 2 individual highlighters. We've got a kind of goldeny one, and then we've got a kind of bronzy pinky one. This one would definitely be too dark for me no matter what. I feel like this one would be maybe too dark for me today, but this will probably be perfect if I have fake tan on, so I could definitely use that another time. We've also got the palette, so we've got 2 bronzier colours. These would definitely be too dark for me again. And we've got a pinky one, which might be okay. And then we've got the lightest one here, which I think I'm going to use today. So yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of that. Oh, there wasn't any like highlighter brushes in the calendar, so I think I'm going to use one of the eyeshadow ones. I'm just going to take this eyeshadow brush, I'm going to pop it in the highlighter, and hopefully it will work. That is such a pretty highlighter. Can you guys see? It's actually quite golden. Like when you put it on, it's like a really light goldeny colour. I think that looks so nice. That's probably the nicest highlighter I've tried in a while. Like, it's really pretty. I really like it. That gets a big thumbs up from me. I'm also going to take a little bit and just pop it on the end of my nose like that. I feel like now that I've done the bronzer and the blush and everything, I kind of need to bronze my neck up a bit. My neck's looking super pale, so I'm just going to take the bronzer again. So before I do my eyeshadow, you get a little eye primer in there. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. So I'm just blending that out. It's actually blending really nicely. Like, it's applied really well. It's just a little bit too dark for me. And then for eyeshadow, we've got 4 different palettes to pick from. This is what they look like. We've got a kind of darker toned palette. We've got this one, which is kind of purpley toned. We've got this one, which is a brighter toned one, and then this one's more of like a nudie neutral palette, I'd say. So yeah, you've got a good selection of palettes in there. I think I'm gonna go for, I think this one, like the darker one. And then they also give you 4 eyeshadow brushes as well. So I'm going to be using these throughout the eyeshadow section. And yeah, you kind of got everything you need really. So yeah, I'm going to take this palette. I quite like the look of this kind of like darker reddy toned one. I feel like it will go quite nice with my jumper. So I think I want to do something with that. But I'm going to start off with a bit of this colour here, just to kind of start me off and go through the crease. I'm now just going to take a bit of the reddy burgundy colour and I'm just going to pop that over as well. Is it me or does it look a little bit messy? I don't know, something doesn't feel quite right. I don't think it's the eyeshadows because I've used Revolution eyeshadows for years and I've always thought they're spot on. It might be the eyeshadow brush. I feel like this is almost a little bit too kind of, I don't know, it's not fluffy enough to like get a good blend. I think on my lid, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to go for this like sparkly black colour, but I'm also kind of scared I'm going to mess that up. Screw it, let's give it a go. I'm just going to try using a bit of this shimmery black shade, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Okay, I definitely should have done that as a cut crease and laid some concealer down first. I don't know why I didn't. I just completely forgot and just went straight in with the eyeshadow. And then finally on my lower lash line, I think I'm just going to take the reddy shade again. I'm kind of running out of clean brushes at this point. I'm going to have to use this really tiny one, but hopefully that'll work. I don't know if I've done it well or not. I feel like for my first kind of attempt at doing something really dark, I never normally do stuff like this. I think it looks okay. I don't think it looks too bad. It could definitely be neater. Okay, editing Sophie would like to add that I think it looks crap. It looks so bad. I thought it didn't look too bad when I was filming, but now that I'm editing, it just looks like such a mess. I think it was the brush. It wasn't fluffy enough to be able to blend out the edges. So yeah. So this is the point that I would normally do my mascara, but we don't have one. There was no mascara in the entire calendar, and I just think they should have put one in because they were so close to being able to do a full face with their calendar. Like, they were one step away. Should have got rid of a scrunchie. Toss a scrunchie and swap it for a mascara. I'll decide at the end, but for now I'm going to move on to the next products. Oh, we have a bunch of lip products to try. So for lipsticks, I have a choice between this kind of brownie nude colour and this kind of brownie nude colour. Which one will I pick? So as you can see, this one is a little bit darker, this one is a little bit lighter. I think because I've gone quite dark on the eyes, I'm going to go for the lighter one. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with the lipstick. Like, it's literally perfect. Perfect shade. I think it looks really nice. It applied perfectly. Really nice formula. 10 out of 10. Very happy with that. I'm now going to move on to the lip glosses. Oh, I don't really want to put a lip gloss on. I feel like it looks so nice as it is, but I want to give everything a little test. So we've got a kind of shimmery clear gloss, or we've got a plumping gloss. I'm not going to use the plumping one. Honestly, they kind of scare me a bit because they tingle and it's like, I don't like the feeling. I'm such a wimp, honestly. I'm not going to use that one. I think I'm just going to use the clear one, and we'll just put a little bit of that kind of in the center maybe. I mean, just as expected, it's made my lips look a little bit glossy, so it's done what it's supposed to do. So this is my full face of makeup using only the products from the advent calendar and the brushes as well. I feel like we've got pretty much everything. Well, we do. We've got everything apart from a mascara. So I am just going to quickly go and do my mascara. It's a shame we were so close. So my overall verdict of the advent calendar is I think it's really good. It is definitely a little bit more pricey than some other calendars, but I think you get a really good selection of products in there. As we could see, you get pretty much a full face and brushes and other bits and bobs as well. Everything was really good quality. I'd say 90% of the products worked for me. So yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's so much better than their Christmas tree one from, was it a couple of years ago? I feel like in that one, they'd almost just dumped in the stuff that no one usually buys. But this one, I think everything is so nice, and they've kind of got a theme going on with the stars. I just think it's a great calendar. I'm very happy with it. I think it is. Is it worth 120 quid? You guys will have to let me know if you think it's worth the money, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you are excited for the advent calendar series to be back, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.